What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and today is Taco Tuesday on PrizePicks. So if you don't know what that is, they pretty much give out discounts throughout the day for different players. The first one is going to be Zach Gallen, so I will have a play in today's video for that. I will also have a 4-man that's going to be League of Legends and Valorant. So kind of going back to the basics, going back to esports. Esports really is my bread and butter. That's how we've had such a insane performance over the past 3 months, and it's not stopping anytime soon, right? I always send out esports plays. I think esports is the best thing to bet on because there's always games going on. There's always value. So we hit a lot of 2-mans yesterday. I think I sent out 5 yesterday that are just 2-mans. So hit 3 out of 5 of those, which is amazing. I will say this one, I was actually waiting for this game to end right here before making this video. Vinny had, so you see his line is 25, right? His line's 25. He was at 23 kills on the very last round. So the very last round where they just needed to win one more round and the game was going to end. He ended up getting a triple kill. So there's only 5 players in the game that need to be killed for the round to end. So he got 3 out of the 5 kills, and mind you, he's one of the worst players on this team right here. He got 3 out of the 5 kills to push this over to 26 when his line, or he was at 23, and then he got 26 kills on the very last round. Round ended, he ended up getting 26 kills. So just insane. I mean, just I can't even put that into words. Like I was literally waiting because I was like, wow, we have a really great chance. You know, I want to get on the video, be like, look, guys, we hit a 10x. It's gonna be amazing. You know, and yeah, Vinny, you know, he ended up getting a triple kill, which he hadn't done, you know, the whole time. And he was honestly playing pretty badly. And yeah, he ends up getting a triple kill. Puts his line over. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Our luck this weekend. I don't know how to use the word luck, right? But because I don't think luck is really a thing that you want to factor into betting. I'm big on, you know, over the course of months, over the course of, you know, hundreds, thousands of plays, luck is going to be factored out. It's going to be squeezed out because it's really the quality of your plays. But I will say, this weekend, something about it. If you guys saw yesterday's video, and I'll kind of briefly show it, but there was so many plays, so many setups that we should have won. We honestly should have hit 3, 4, maybe even 5 of those setups yesterday, and we only hit 1 of them. But yeah, I will say this again, very, very unlucky that Vinny ended up getting a triple kill that last round right there. Just heart sinker. And then this was yesterday's play. I know it looks bad, and yeah, we missed it, right? We missed 2 out of 3 of these plays. Christian McCaffrey sat yesterday, which they only announced like an hour before the game, which sucks. But honestly, a really close one. Going up until like the beginning of the 4th quarter, it looked like it may actually hit. Brock Purdy and Debo connected on like a 20, 25-yard pass, maybe even 30-yard pass. Debo broke a tackle. You know, he is a yards after the catch guy at the end of the day. But yeah, he ended up going just over by 6 yards right here. Maybe if McCaffrey plays this game, then Debo's going to go under, something like that, because McCaffrey's going to take more of the touches away. I will say the Jordan Mason, who's the backup running back for San Francisco, he got 28 touches, okay? So McCaffrey, if he plays this game, he is for sure going over, which we took his rush attempts. So McCaffrey should have went over if he played. Breece Hall got like a garbage time rush attempt. I think his last rush attempt, he was handed off by the backup, which is Tyrod Taylor, I believe. And so they already had the backups in. I don't know why Breece was playing, but yeah, Breece ended up getting 1 rush attempt kind of in garbage time when they were just running the clock out. I will say, you know, obviously we missed this one. It was super close, to be honest with you. I know it looks like 2 reds and 1 green, but you can't really argue. Like 1 pass away, 1 rush attempt away, and then McCaffrey, he was definitely going to hit this if he played. I will say, I mean, again, it just solidifies like. Next weekend going into NFL, we're going to take a lot of passing yard unders. We're going to take a lot of receiving yard unders. The offenses just look not very good at all. Even the 49ers, who put up 32 points. I mean, Brock Purdy, he didn't even hit his line, right? He put up over 30 points. He didn't even hit his line. So can't even imagine if he only put up like 21 points, 24 points, like his line, he probably only would have got like 180 yards and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, I was going to show you guys yesterday or over the weekend, right? We had so many of these setups. Dak, CD, we had pairs with them. We had Justin Herbert not getting 30 attempts. We had Cam Rising getting injured, who he should have played right here. We had this play right here that missed by 1 passing yard, you know, like 1 passing yard for the Ole Miss game where Jackson Dart put up close to 400 yards. I don't want to get into it just because I talked about it yesterday, but yeah, really, I will say, you know, in yesterday's video, I said we went down around 10 units. Yeah, we went down probably 10 to 12 units. And I'm going to always show you guys the good side, the bad side, the wins, the losses. I really, really want to be transparent with y'all. But I'm telling you guys, like, honestly, with how unlucky we got this weekend, if Dak and CD put up a better game, or they have to be more competitive in that game, we go up 25, 30 units, and to go down 30 unit, or to go down 10 units after just how unlucky we've gotten, even after the esports play that just ended, is honestly crazy, because there's some days that we go up 20 units, we go up 25 units easily. So one day like that, which, it seems like we have a day like that at least once a week. One day like that's just going to bring us back up into the profitability, or not profitability, but back up to all-time highs, right? This is the past 3 months right here. We're up 274 units. Our all-time highs is at 291. So really wanted this weekend to hit 300. Not going to do that. We had a little bit of a setback. But again, I'm not here to tell you guys that every single day we're going to profit. Every single day, it's going to be up and up and up and up, right? You can see on this graph, right? We have some dips, but we bounce back. We have some dips, we bounce back. We have some dips, we bounce back. Like, betting is not here to be every single day we're going to go up and up and up. If you think about it, kind of like a stock, right? With stock investing, it's like you can have these amazing stocks. They're still not going to go up and be green every single day, right? They're going to have a day where they go down 1%, go up, 2%, go down 1%, go up 3%. So over time, that's really what matters. So that's why I want to tell you guys. That's why I want to get into you guys' heads almost, and just that is kind of the mindset we have on this channel. And again, you can see over 1,000 bets up, 275 units. This was where is it? Yeah, right here. This is what we did in the month of August. So we're 10 days into September. Month of August, we went up 82 units. I think actually maybe we did more than this. But yeah, 82, 100 units, something like that, last month, which is amazing. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into today's play. So again, I talked about Valorant and League of Legends, and this is extremely correlated. If you don't know what we do correlation. So whether that be in the NFL, whether that be in esports, with Valorant, with Counter-Strike, with League of Legends, we find ways to correlate plays. We correlate those plays together and then try to avoid payout shifting, because PrizePicks will pretty much come in and say, hey, these things are too correlated together, so we're going to have to payout shift you, whether it be like a 6x or 7x and stuff like that, which we're, a lot of my job is to avoid that and be like, hey, no, I'm not getting a 7x on this. I'm going to find a way to get a 9x, a 9.5x, or a 10x. So you can see right here, this is a 9.5x, which is amazing considered how correlated these are. So we're taking this as a 4-man. You can take this as a 2-man if you really want to. You saw the 2-mans we hit yesterday. Yeah, we hit all these 2-mans yesterday. And, you can take this as a 2-man. I'm taking it as a 4-man because I really like the League of Legends down here. PrizePicks won't let you just take this as a 2-man because they're saying, hey, these guys are on the same team. But we have correlation up here with Valorant, and then we have League of Legends correlation down here. So I'll start with the Valorant one. We're going to take the less and less on these two players. This is happening at 5 p.m. So taking the less and less is because it is correlated based off of game length. So the shorter the game is, the less kills that will happen in this game. The longer a game is, the more kills will happen in that game. So we are hoping for a shorter game, and if a shorter game does happen, both of these guys should go under and under their projections right here. So again, we're hoping for a shorter game. Again, if a short game happens, if one team blows the other team out, it should go less and less. If it's a really long game, if it goes into overtime, if it goes the distance, then these guys should go over, actually, and we would actually miss both of these plays. But again, that is correlation. We do this with NFL all the time. NFL, college football is like, if Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, if Mahomes has an insane game, then it's likely that Travis Kelce is going to have an insane game. If Mahomes doesn't have a great game, then it's likely that Travis Kelce doesn't have a great game. They are very correlated together. If one does better, the other does better. Trying to, I don't know why I can't find the slide, but you can see here we did the exact same thing with these plays right here. Even this one that we barely lost, is still this one at the top right here. This game happening at 6:30 a.m. We took the lesses, it hit. We took the lessons in this game. Obviously, this guy I told you about how to triple kill, but these right here we took the mores in these games and they went over. This game especially right here, I think I was watching. This guy got 44 kills and his line was 26, and this guy got 33 kills and his line was 14.5, which is crazy, you guys. So lock this in, Valorant and League of Legends. How League of Legends is correlated, I almost forgot to say this. League of Legends is correlated because one team normally does a lot better than the other team, and when that team does a lot better, they snowball that game out of control, and they just become more strong. They become stronger, they get more gold, they get more abilities, more items, more objectives, more buffs, more power. I don't really know how else to explain it if you haven't played League of Legends, and it's completely fine if you haven't. But normally one team, they do really, really well, and they're able to snowball that lead and get more and more kills. So KT is the much better team here, and I'm thinking they're going to do that. And Fox is the worst team, so they're going to not be able to do that. And as the other team is snowballing their lead, getting a ton of kills, it's going to be a lot harder for the team Fox to get any kills because they're not going to have that lead to snowball and get more items and abilities and levels and stuff like that. So it's going to be much harder for them to kill the other team because the other team's pretty much going to be like Thanos. You know, they're just going to be like insanely strong, way more powerful than the other team, so they're not going to get any kills. So that's how League of Legends is correlated down here. You're able to actually pair up two players on the same team, where Valorant, you have to do different teams, but you can still do it in the same game right here. So first play of the day, and then second play of the day is going to be for Zach Gallen right here, and then we are going to take Josh Allen to go over. So we got Gallen and Allen right here. So Zach Gallen over 3.5 strikeouts. I'll just start with that. You know, his line's at 5. He's at 3.5, reduced to 3.5. We're going to take it. No real questions asked here, but I do think it's a really great discount, and I love baseball discounts because they're really consistent. Josh Allen over 0.5 rush receiving touchdown. So really, it's likely to get a rush touchdown here. I found this play on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, so let me hop in there and show you exactly how I found this play for Josh Allen. All right, so it looks like I wasn't able to get on the site for some reason. I think it's temporarily down or something like that. But we did take Josh Allen to go over 0.5 rush and receiving touchdowns. I'm looking at it right here on the other screen. It is because on Fliff, this line is minus 160, and on Hot Streak, this line is minus 170. Okay, so these other books, Fliff and Hot Streak, they have him that he is a lot more likely to do this than pretty much PrizePicks is giving you credit for. So that could be similar to like if CD Lamb's line was only like 50, right? And his line should be like 80. They're giving you a lot more credit, and they're giving you the ability to take this play when actually they shouldn't even let you take this play. That this should maybe be a Green Goblin or something like that. So again, really good play, and it is going to be profitable long term to take that because I'm using the optimizer to find that. So that is another great way to find profitable picks, is using an optimizer like the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's honestly just been a crazy weekend. We've even if we hit that Counter-Strike one, we'd be like more than halfway back to all-time highs. But it is what it is. That guy got a triple kill. Still a little bit salty about that, but I know you guys support. I know you guys understand the value, understand the system, and hope you guys appreciate all the transparency and stuff like that, because that is really what I was looking for when I was in you guys' situation trying to find plays myself. I was like, these guys are not being transparent. This guy just had a bad weekend or whatever it was, unlucky, bad, whatever you want to say, and he's coming on here and acting like he had an amazing weekend or just everything hit and he never misses or anything like that. So that is really why I started this channel, and we've been going almost 8 months strong now. So thank you guys again for the support, for watching, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.